The stock market is going absolutely nuts, you guys. We just recently had great earnings for companies like Google or Alphabet, and then now we have Facebook or Meta dropping 20% after hours. PayPal this morning dropped 25%. What in the world is going on? Let's jump into this, talk a little bit deeper about what's happening, what you can do to protect yourself, and where there might be some buying opportunities. Everybody was stoked when last week Apple reported their earnings and things looked good. Everything looked great. The market was happy. It was a green day on Friday, again a green day on Monday, and again we had a nice day yesterday, and then Wednesday hit. And things just seemed to hit the fan, starting with PayPal dropping a ridiculous amount, in my opinion, getting to an all-time 52-week low, dropped over 46%, I believe, at this point over the last 52 weeks. Facebook, Meta, has dropped 21% as of right now when I'm filming this, and that is a 52-week low by over 3%. Absolutely nuts. Now, are these buying opportunities? That's the big question. This is not financial advice. Do as you please with your investments, but I did invest into PayPal today. I bought some of PayPal. I was very excited to see the cheap price it's at right now, in my opinion. PayPal does own Venmo. I know I use Venmo. I know tons of people who use Venmo. They're also looking at using Venmo on Amazon, which would be a huge deal. I know that some people think, oh, well, you just use credit card or debit card on Amazon, but there's a lot of people out there that would use Venmo and just click Venmo if they had the option. Now, the reason why PayPal had dropped is because not that they missed their numbers by much, they barely missed their numbers, but their guidance seemed poor to the individuals on Wall Street, apparently, is what all the news articles are saying. They just essentially didn't give good guidance for the year 2022 and good growth numbers. They lowered their projection of how many new clients they're going to have for PayPal over this next year, and basically Wall Street didn't like that, pulled back, the hedge funds pulled out, and just aren't liking the guidance for PayPal. Now, do I think PayPal is a short-term play? Not per se. Could it be? Sure. But is it going to be? Probably not. It's probably a long-term play where this stock is going to recover over a long period of time. PayPal is a huge company. They do huge amounts of cash flow and transactions for people, and I don't think PayPal is going to go anywhere anytime soon. They might have a rough year, but into the future, I think $130 per share for PayPal is outrageous for their valuation. Now, Meta or Facebook, is this a good deal? You are at a 52-week low right now. I think anytime a big company like this hits a 52-week low, it is a buying opportunity in my mind. Again, not financial advice. Please do your own research. Do what you feel comfortable with, but a 52-week low for a huge company like Facebook or Meta, I mean, a 21% correction in a company like that is outrageous, you guys. Especially when their numbers, they were off, but not off dramatically. And we saw this, we've heard about this with Google and Alphabet. Specifically, YouTube numbers have dropped, right? Advertisers aren't paying as much, they aren't wanting to advertise as much. Facebook thrives off these advertisers, right? And if advertisers aren't willing to pay as much, then Facebook isn't going to be as profitable. So we're seeing a little bit of pullback in that area. But again, you're at a 52-week low for a company like Facebook. That's like Google hitting a 52-week low. In my opinion, I would have to go buy it. If you're hearing any projection of what the market's going to do, please probably don't pay any attention to it, because we've seen the market tank for weeks, and then we saw the market just climb ridiculously Friday, Monday, and yesterday. The market had done well throughout today. The S&P 500 was doing well. Things were going okay today. PayPal was just down a ton. But literally, the market closed. We had numbers reporting from Facebook and other companies. And for whatever reason, Wall Street just isn't liking the feedback that they're getting. And that's why the market, I believe, most likely will open red tomorrow. But we'll see. Right now, there's a pessimistic view on the future of most businesses and the profitability of those businesses. Again, interest rates going up. Companies are less profitable because they're paying more money towards interest. And that's just the life cycle of finances in reality. I hope that